going to get to your weather in just a second. Let me tell you, first of all, that for all of us here at CBC News Network, the morning team anyway, the morning family, this is a bit of a day of mixed emotion. On one side, we are proud and pleased because one of our favorite members of our team is moving on to something very, very exciting. But at the same time, we are saddened because she's no longer going to be part of our morning routine and your morning routine as well. Talking about Johanna Wagstaff, we've put together one of a reel of sorts of some of our favorite moments from Johanna. So here's a little bit of tape for you this morning. Some new faces for you on our morning team, including Johanna Wagstaff, going to be joining us every day. Lucky to have you here.
Oh, really looking forward to it, Heather. What's it like to be launched out of a cannon?
Oh, it's a massive adrenaline rush. That's what it comes down to.
I'm standing here in downtown Copenhagen, where climate talks have turned to the climate.
You can do it a little faster than
a little faster?
And out and back again.
I've got giant Smurf bats here with me. Kind of cool for a meteorologist to be able to touch the clouds from above, and actually wave to my dad, who was at the TD Tower just across the street, and got a shot of me with those clouds rolling in from the south.
I don't even remember that one. I wasn't here working that day.
Wow.
Some of our best moments, although she just gave us a bit of a scare when your moment was you just didn't show up early in the hour.
Can you believe
You've
that?
never done that in all the years we've worked together.
I'm technically fired, I think.
You
I'm
were
so
done.
sorry.
Listen, let me tell you, number one, we're not losing Johanna as a network, which is the best part of this, of course. Joe's just moving west to start a whole new exciting chapter. So tell a little bit more about what you're doing.
Well, I am very excited that we're expanding our News Now coverage to late night, so it'll be prime time for Vancouver. I'm moving west, so I'll be on the late night primetime News Now show with Ian Hannah-Mansing, as well as joining the Vancouver local team. So I'm so excited to be living in a new city, starting up a new show, but of course, I got to tell you, I'm going to miss mornings so much, Heather.
I can't believe it. I was looking at that picture when I introduced you for the first time joining our team.
I can't believe that either. I'm going to save all of that.
It's a wonderful take. And in typical Johanna fashion, you're heading west and making it an adventure.
Yeah, typical Wagstaff fashion. I'm leaving after work today. My sister's going to get my little Echo hatchback with me, and we're going to make the drive across the country. So we'll be tweeting along the way, and it's the first time I've driven across the country. I can't wait to see all of the cities that I've always wanted to stop into. We've got a week to do it, so it'll be part of the big adventure.
That is terrific. Listen, as you're driving, let your sister take the wheel of the car for a second, because we have a couple of things to bring in for you. Over here, Kelly Willits, our good friend Kelly, been putting together. Kelly is undertaking this herself. You tell what it is, Kel.
It's a few photos expressing a lot of personal emotions.
Yes.
It's always been so wonderful to work with.
Such a huge part of our team.
One of those,
Kel, as Kel is here, one of those we'll put up on the screen because in Johanna's place, Jay Scotland's going to be joining us in the morning. Here's Jay's little send-off to
We got a
Joe.
little fun with the photos.
Don't worry,
I think
Joe,
you got my hair exactly.
And Johanna, thank you, Kelly. That's wonderful.
Thanks,
Everybody's
Kelly.
in that book. Joe is a chocoholic, so when you fuel up, there you go. You can just take that out as your good luck, Johanna, from all of us here. Now listen, I'm terrible at saying these things.
I know, me too.
So look away for a second. But what I was going to say is, today was a great example of how we've come to rely on Johanna, because we had earthquakes to talk about today. We have Tropical Storm Isaac happening today. Whenever we've had a major weather story, you always handle it with you're so clear. Johanna's a seismologist, he's a meteorologist, clearly and coherently, and makes it also understandable. She has such incredible diverse interests that we've been happy to learn about over these years, from flying to fashion. And I can tell you that the person that you've come to know on the air, engaging, warm, nice. That is
Heather.
who she is in real life too. So we are going to miss you, and that's it. I'm just going to stop and say that.
Oh my goodness.
But we will watch you. We will watch you fly.
Miss you so much.
We will watch you fly. As I like to say to Joe, long may you reign. R-A-I-N.
R-A-I-N. Wow, this is. I am going to miss the morning so much. You probably can tell in the morning there is no team that has the camaraderie that we do, and I'm not moving on to bigger and better. It's just different and exciting, and I know I've got this opportunity because of
Well, thank
the
you.
team here. So I'll
We
see
are
you on the
happy.
west side.
See you on the west side. When anything happens on the west, we're talking. You got 90 seconds to give us one more forecast, one
And I
for
owe
the
you an
road.
extra one from this morning. So without further ado, I know I will be sneaking into the morning show as best I can from the West Coast. So here it is, 22 in through Toronto where we are right now, 18 in through St. John's, 14 on the West Coast. That cold front continuing to track in through Toronto, ushering me out, I will say. And that does come with a few rain storms and thunderstorms. I'll track that out for you in a moment. On the west side, not bad. I'll say that heading west doesn't look so bad today. Mix of sun and cloud in through Vancouver. Temperature's a little on the chilly side. If you're in southern Alberta, it's going to be hot. I'll be out there for about Wednesday, Thursday when the warm air should be sticking around. Saskatoon, Regina. I think I'll do a stop in Regina on Wednesday night. And sunshine all the way through to northern Ontario. So that cold front tracking through to southern Ontario. We're going to take 2 days to get up and around the Great Lakes, stopping to see family in Atikokan. Quebec City, you're going to look for those showers as we head into the afternoon. And the East Coast, glorious sunshine, that high-pressure system hanging strong with those showers into the morning for St. John's. But lots of sun as we head into your Tuesday forecast. And that is a check on your weather across the country. We'll see you on the west side.